these bondholders that get cash lose confidence in the dollar in the next 6 months, we could see the hyperinflation begin. Most likely, what we're going to do is head to the 6,666, somewhere around here.
Today, for the Bitcoin price with Davinci J15, we will talk about Bitcoin, because right now, one thing is for sure, a very, very big and volatile move is coming today or tomorrow. We will talk about whether this move will be to the upside to 9,000 US dollars, or whether we will see more blood and go down towards the 6,000 US dollar levels. We will talk about all of that with Davinci J15, and also about the new package, guys. Believe it or not, you can see him here, Jerome Powell. They have announced, the Federal Reserve, that there are a new few trillion being pumped into the economy. Guys, things are going crazy right now. You want to be prepared. You want to watch this video all the way through. You want to take a seat, and you also want to smash up the like button right now to at least 3,000 likes. And that being said, I want to come to the most important question of today. Davinci J15, how are you doing today, my man?
I'm doing great, man. Another day, another trillion.
Well, I would love if that would be true. It is a few trillion right now. So there are no words for these crazy people called the Federal Reserve. But yeah, man, well put, well put. So you are doing well. I can see you are wearing a red shirt. So I hope the bias is not to the bearish side, but I think we will find out once you pull up the charts and tell us what you think about the situation of Bitcoin right now.
Yeah, let's pull those up and take a look, right?
Yeah.
Well, on the weekly scale, nothing much has changed, right? We are pushing higher. It would be nice to get all the way up to this level, which is the 8,500 level. That would be great. But, the market will do whatever the market wants to do. And so let's just see what it's going to do in the short term. Looking at the dailies, you can see that we've talked about my Davo trade right here. It has fired, and if you wanted to take that, taking it any time in the red zone here is fine. And so as you can see here, right, we are trying to make a decision here. Are we going to go higher, or are we going to break down? We could easily break down to the 38.2, but most likely what we're going to do is head to the 6,666, somewhere around here. That's probably where we're going.
These guys are crazy. I mean, these guys do that on purpose, honestly. I mean, I see this sometimes when the price is nearby this price level. You can always see it hitting, and then it, bam, just dumps down after we hit the 6,666. It's like someone wants to make jokes with us. I mean, you talked about the Bollinger Band squeezing as well, and they are squeezing right now, also indicating with the declining volume that there is a massive, massive volatile move coming up. And Davinci, we are here right now matured within that rising wedge, if it is a rising wedge. What do you think? What is the likelihood for us to go higher and for us to go lower? You talked about the bearish price target. What is the bullish price target, and what are the odds for this to play out?
Okay, well, as you can see, Bollinger Bands, once they squeeze, that indicates that a very violent move is going to play out. You see it here. You can see it also even here, right, where it was going to break down, and then it failed to break down and came back up. This is actually a bullish sign, actually, right? This is called railroad tracks, where the market comes back down, comes down, and it goes, not a chance. It goes right back to where the point of control, right? You can see that this is the point of control. What's interesting about this point of control is that this on the VPVR, or the on-balance volume, or not, it's the on-balance volume, sorry, it's a volume profile. This is the on-balance volume. This is the volume profile. But anyways, it has the what's called a point of control. See that red line there?
Yes.
It's called the point of control. And what's the significant about that is that's where the market wants to track itself and stay around that. That's the point where buyers and sellers are fighting to decide whether they want to go higher or go lower. And the interesting thing about this point of control is that whenever it accepts back into the point of control, there's 80% chance that it will go and test above value, meaning that above the point of control, a little bit above the point of control, and below value is but like, for example, in this a little bit below the point of control. So whenever it comes back into, it tests above and then comes back in, means it's got to test below and come back in. Or it doesn't have to come back in, it could keep going down or keep going up. But once it comes back in, there's 80% chance it has to do the opposite. And look what happened. We tested below value, came back in, and we haven't tested above value. So there's an 80% chance that we can go higher and test above value, and it'll keep going, right? You can see the Bollinger Bands are really squeezed. So even on the 4-hour, we can see that the Bollinger Band is super squeezed, even more so than it was here when I was saying that we were going to see a breakout. And I really think that we're going to see a breakout here for sure. Which direction? Unfortunately, Bollinger Bands do not give directions. So what direction do I see? Well, I mean, we do have the VPVR telling us we're going higher, but there's a negative here. One, if we take a look at the 4-hour, we have to admit that this is a bit on the divergence side. It's really hard to see. It's hard to tell if this is a divergence or not. But yeah, you could tell that it is.
So close. I mean,
no, exactly. But it is, right? So we have to accept it as a divergent, and we have to accept it as confirmed. And look, even the confirmation is like, I don't know if that actually did confirm. So it's borderline, right? Yeah. It's borderline. We also have, if we go back to the daily, we also have divergence on the daily. But the good news is on the histogram here, it has not confirmed, right? It's still got a little bit another day before it could actually confirm, or it could today. But yeah, that would mean it would probably we're already going lower if it does confirm today, and that would be that. So where do we go? Well, honestly, I think it's a coin flip. And if we're going to go higher, do an AB equals CD, because that's the most likely target. Yeah. And all the way to, let's see here, right here. Yep. Let's see, I think it's most likely here. That's higher. There we go. And then I'm just going to drag that line, put it right here, and then see where it leads us to. So right now that leads us to like 7,900, almost $7,843. So somewhere around there, we can see the top of this market as we move up here. Yep. Is for this AB equals CD to play out. Depends, right? Now this, of course, this is actually a bear signal. If we get up here and then reverse, that's actually bearish, but that's if you want to trade. This is called a trade location. If you saw the market give you some sort of reversal signals at this location, that's where you hit the short button and go down.
However, Davinci, what would you say would be the percentage likelihood for this bullish scenario to play out?
I'd give it 45% and the bearish 55 right now.
Okay.
We're on our edge of our seats here. This is it could go either way, basically.
Yeah. So it's like nearly a coin flip. The odds have turned a little bit against the bulls. You remember all, guys, that the odds were much higher for the breakout to the upside in the last Davinci J15 episode we made together, and well, we broke out of that ascending triangle. However, the breakout was a little bit underwhelming. Everyone who got in the trade is still profitable. That's great. But the fact that the price is still hovering around a little bit, that there was not significant volume behind the breakout, really suggests that the tides have turned a little bit against the bulls right now. However, 45%, not all too bad. What everyone can do right now, you can target the price levels of 7.8k, 6.6k, and if you like to trade a breakout, well, you might as well just trade the breakout, but only in case we significantly break out and we maybe even confirm the breakout. And if you want to do so, guys, you know that you can also scroll down. We have an affiliate section, Bybit and Femex. You can click it. Within 20 seconds, you get the free account, and with 0.2 Bitcoin deposit, you get $202 for free. But breakout trading, leverage trading, all of that is only for experienced traders, guys. Please, if you are not an experienced trader, just dollar cost average and buy Bitcoin and hold it. So thank you so much, Davinci, for that very, very pragmatic and cold analysis. That was great. But one of the reasons why people are watching our episodes is they want to hear you talking about the financial crisis. They want to hear you talking about money, about currency, about everything what is going on right now, because you are the number one person to go to for that. And new news broke actually a few hours ago that the Federal Reserve has now announced that they will just pump in not another day, another trillion, another day, another 2.3 trillion US dollars into the economy. How would you interpret this whole situation right now? And what do you think, what can we expect from the economy and the financial markets in the immediate short term and in the mid run?
Yeah, well, the Feds, when they pump money into the market, what they have to do is they are buying up loans, and they're expecting the money back. Obviously, if that money comes back, that will not cause inflation. But what are the odds that the money is going to actually come back to the Fed and they can destroy it? I think it's near to zero. So since they're bailing everybody out and they don't want anybody to suffer. So, it's basically, at this point, is you get a trillion, and you get a trillion, and you get a trillion. Oh, not you. No, not you watching. No. That's for the billionaires.
Yeah, you watching. You can get $1,200 after we gave a few trillion to governments, banks, and corporations. So guys, you are being screwed, we are being screwed, and you have to know about that fact, because otherwise you are just running around. And of course, you as MMCrypto Davinci J15 followers, you are everything but a sheep, and that's why it's great to have you guys in our community. So Davinci, what do you think, what can we expect in the future, especially in regards to that money printing, in regards to that massive quantitative easing, the bailouts, and all the small and middle sized companies suffering right now? I mean, this coronavirus really seems like you are putting gasoline on to the fire, that you are kicking a person who is already dead. So what do you think, what can we expect from the upcoming month, maybe this year?
Well, you see, when you throw all this money into the system, what happens is, like, most of what they tend to do, what the financial system is tend to do, is make sure that there's places put that money and gamble that money, so that you can, like, not put it into commodities and increase the prices of goods and services. So now there's not many places where you want to gamble because everybody's afraid. So people are going to mostly hold that cash and not spend it. And when then they might put a little bit into gold, because they're probably looking around going, wait a second, he's getting a trillion and that guy's getting a trillion, and maybe I should get a little bit of gold, right? And they're going to realize that they can't get any gold. And eventually, once they realize they can't get any gold, they're going to be looking around, okay, so what else can I buy? Real estate, because that's collapsing. Can't buy stocks, that's collapsing. What's left?
Bitcoin. Exactly. So I mean, that's the thing. And we're gonna see. We might even, if people lose confidence, if all these bondholders that get cash lose confidence in the dollar in the next 6 months, we could see the hyperinflation begin, right? So that's all it takes, them to lose confidence. I really want to point something out, because, the people could just hold US dollar, euro, the people could just buy paper gold. But the most important thing, what it comes down to, is trust. And the reason why people will not buy paper gold, the reason why people are not holding US dollar or euro, is because they are losing trust. More and more people are losing trust. And guys, can you name me one asset where you don't need trust? Can you name me something which is ruled by mathematics, where you don't need any trust? Maybe the only asset in the world where you don't need any trust, and this is the most important unique selling proposition, Well, Davinci, if you can't, I can tell you. It is Bitcoin. And this is really what it comes down to, guys. You should not forget that these unprecedented times right now, they are destroying trust of the people. And only Bitcoin is the only thing where you don't need trust. Never forget that, people. Never forget that when you're holding Bitcoin, when we are dumping down to 6,000 to 5,000 US dollars, don't forget that in the long run, it will be the only asset in the world where you don't need trust. Well, you also don't need trust if you hold physical gold, but some people can confiscate it, and no one can confiscate your seed phrase which you have in your brain, for example. So yeah, Davinci, this is actually amazing. It's amazing to remind ourselves every time on that. So yeah, really thank you so much for dropping all your knowledge bombs to us today. And I saw a very nice Pandora's Wallet teaser today. Everyone should watch it on Davinci J15 YouTube's channel. It's in the pinned comment down below. Maybe you can update us. Are there any news, any updates you want to share about Pandora's Wallet?
Yeah, we're just, this is a promotional video that my daughter made, and so I'm sharing it with everybody. I hope you guys like it, so check it out if you haven't seen it. And if you're interested in getting Pandora's Wallet and listening to me provide different trade ideas and what I'm buying, show you what I'm buying in the cryptocurrency universe, right? I'm always buying different altcoins and stuff like that, so I'm looking for good deals on altcoins to buy. So if I'm buying anything, I'll be letting you guys know, and yeah, we could do the little old lady strategy together. So purchase even 1 month's subscription, and you'll be part of the Telegram group forever. After this month, you won't be able to be a permanent member of the group. You'll have to keep renewing your subscription in order to do so. So if you're interested in that, please subscribe to Pandora's Wallet today.
All right. Thank you so much, Davinci. Thanks everyone for supporting us, supporting Davinci. You heard it. His daughter made the video, so go over to the video, smash the like button. I actually watched it already. It's amazing. So yeah, thanks, Davinci. Subscribe to Pandora's Wallet. Use our affiliate section down below. Make sure you smash up the like button to 3,000 likes or whatever. 2.3 trillion likes, that would be amazing. And we will see each other very soon in the next episode of MMCrypto. Davinci, do you have anything to share before we wrap up today's episode?
Yes, always play from a position of strength and don't get wrecked.
Do not get wrecked, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto, already tomorrow. And as always, guys, click the subscription box right here. You know that YouTube decides what you have to watch, so click it right now so you can decide. And also click the like button and click the Bible tutorial, which is popping up right here. And we will see each other already tomorrow. And as always, guys, as always, bye-bye.